Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks and 5, where I discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. It's time for another weekly LEGO set review. We are going to do another Star Wars set this week. This one I think is kind of an interesting timing because this is set 75258, Anakin's Podracer, the 20th anniversary edition. So this set actually came out about 5 years ago, and I figured it was interesting timing because I think it's just next week that the 25th anniversary sets will be coming out, and those have an exclusive 25th anniversary figure. They're a little bit different than these because the new ones are going to be exclusive, and these were remakes of existing figs. But I've had this for a while, and finally decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get this built. And so we'll go ahead and put it together and see what we think. Starting with the build experience, as this set contains only 279 pieces, it was not an overly long build. It has a good mix of LEGO parts, as well as a few Technic pieces that made for an interesting build experience that overall I found I enjoyed. Now, as far as details or Easter eggs, this set doesn't really have any Easter eggs, but with the colors and the design that they used, it does a great job of capturing the Podracer at this scale. As it is a smaller set, the details aren't anything like you'd find in a UCS set, for example, but it is instantly recognizable for any Star Wars fan. Now, as far as displayability or playability, I think this set is made more as a play set. But the design is great, and that the clear Technic parts in the base double as not only a stand, but also as a handle to allow for extra play and swooshability. The biggest issue with displaying it that I see is actually the length. It is quite long for a set in this price range, but it needs to be, I think, in order to portray the intended look of the Podracer. Now, as far as minifigures, this set contains 3 of them. 2 of the figures are tied directly to the set, while one is the special 20th anniversary Luke Skywalker figure. Back in 2019, while they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, they included 6 different figures in various sets. Each of the 20th anniversary figures were recreations of the original yellow Star Wars figures with a special base and the 20 years on the back of the torso. The next figure is the Padme Amidala, and I think she looks really good. The figure has front and back printing on the torso, as well as 2 face prints, and I really like how they captured her unique hair. And the last figure is little Anakin Skywalker. There's not really too much that sticks out about him. The printing does look good, and the helmet does fit. However, if you didn't know that he was part of this set, you might just mistake him for any generic child. He has the short legs that do not bend, and he does have 2 face prints. Now, looking at the uniqueness, from the perspective of this being a brick-built Star Wars vehicle, that doesn't really make it that unique. However, what I do find unique, besides the 20th anniversary minifigure, is first, the box. It feels like a throwback to some of the older boxes that were used to advertise related products when you see the anniversary figures on there, which isn't common in LEGO sets today. Also, the instruction manual has a few pages at the beginning talking about the original LEGO Star Wars line. Typically, we only see these types of things in larger sets like the modulars or UCS. And now it's time for the last individual category, the value. Now, the original price of this set 5 years ago was $29.99 US. This seems like it's about the right price. It is interesting to look back at the original set from 1999 and realize that this set is about double what it was 20 years earlier. That being said, that set had 100 fewer pieces and clearly is an inferior build if you look at the 2 side by side. If you're looking to get a new copy of this set today, you're probably looking at about the $45 range for a copy sealed new in box. Alright, so that just leaves my overall thoughts on the set. So, I'm happy with the set. I picked this up 5 years ago and it's just been sealed in the box. That's something I've thought, yeah, I'll get to it eventually, so I enjoyed building it, and I'm a Star Wars fan, so, I really did like it. I figure with the 25th anniversary of not only LEGO Star Wars, but the Phantom Menace coming up this year, it was a perfect time to kind of pull this out and do it. I do like having that 20th anniversary figure. I've got a couple of them. Got to decide if I want to get the others or not, but, if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's probably not something that's really going to be a big draw for you, and that's understandable. And even if you're not a big fan of the original, or I should say the first episode 1, 2, and 3. I don't know, the originals 4, 5, and 6. If you're a Star Wars person, you know. If you're only a fan of episode 4, 5, and 6, and the others aren't for you because maybe you're an older generation, that's fine. It's one you could probably pass. But the nice thing about it is it has not appreciated like some of the other 20th anniversary sets have. So, if you're looking to pick something up, it's much more affordable than some of the other ones that came out. So there you go. That's going to do it for my review today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jason's Bricks and 5. Happy building!